Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. Okay, so I'm back from my vacation in Korea. Yeah, I actually had a very nasty flu during my time in Korea last week. So right now, I actually still haven't recovered. So during my time in Korea, wow, very bad flu. So I get a sore throat, runny nose, blocked nose, watery eyes, and then very bad phlegm as well. So right now I'm still a little bit under the weather, but getting better right now. So let's kickstart this session right now. Okay, so just to take note first, okay, the daylight saving times has ended in the US. So from tonight onwards, okay, tonight is 4th of November, okay, the US market will start at 10:30 p.m. instead, no longer at 9:30 p.m. So everything start 1 hour later, which means that in Singapore time, the US stock market, okay, will end at 5 a.m. instead. So everything will end a bit later, okay. So 10:30 p.m. start, ends at 5 a.m. Okay, all right, which means that sometimes if you to enter into a position, okay, you might want to wait for it for 1 hour later. That will be at least 11:30 p.m. Okay, yep. Personally, I prefer 9:30 p.m. now. So easier for us to time difference, easier for us to monitor the market and such. Anyway, yep. So just to take note, daylight saving times has ended over there, and of course, okay, today will be not today, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow will be the election over there. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so tomorrow, 5th of November, okay, the US election will be held. So right now, this is from Poly Market. Okay, this is Trump versus Harris. Okay, Kamala Harris. So 56% to about 44%. So it is like back to back. Okay, so nobody is a clear winner yet. Okay, so 56 to 44, but okay, I think I read somewhere, I think somebody else posted also, the Simpsons cartoon actually predicted that Harris, okay, will actually win the election. Okay, I don't know how true is that, but we shall see. Okay, to me, I am neutral to the election market. Okay, I have no idea who will win because it is not my home ground. I really have no idea what's the sentiment in the US. I can only take my so-called my judgment, my knowledge, my information from all the media. So it is not like, for example, I'm in Singapore and then I know exactly how the sentiment will feel. So to me, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, it does not matter to me who wins it. Okay, but of course, the repercussion, there will be repercussion whether it is Trump and Harris. But as of now, okay, I have no idea who will win. Okay, all right. So this is for the election. And let's take a look at the current date right now for this coming week. Not only that, this is October the 21st. So this week it is actually November 3rd. Okay. So not only that, we have the election. Okay, this is on the 5th of November. That is tomorrow. And also on Thursday, we have the unemployment claims. And then, of course, on Friday, we have the FOMC meeting. Okay, that could move the market as well. Of course, nothing is surprising anymore, as in there's a 99% chance that the Fed will reduce another 0.25%. But again, this will be an event that could move the market. As I mentioned, right, like the inflation rate, all this is no longer that can move the market. So it is like, the unemployment claims and all these FOMC meeting that could move the market. So do take note that this week is more volatile also, okay? And yeah, so this week, okay, so as of now, I'm doing this video is on the 4th of November, 2024 at about 2:30 p.m. Okay, so for this week, okay, the data will be from the 3rd of November to 10th of November. So the seasonal data, I think from 3rd to 10th of November. And just to let you know, so okay, even though I'm just back from my vacation, okay, 30th of November, I will be away for a short trip also to Bangkok. Okay, just to let you know, a heads up, okay. So of course, early December, I won't be doing the update for about 1 week also. Okay, but meantime, okay, for the next 3 weeks, I'll obviously be doing just that, 30th of November, I'll be away. So early December, I won't be doing an update. Okay, just to let you know first. Okay. All right. So let's head over to the previous updates before I actually left for Korea. So this is the SV members area. So just to let you know, so okay, I actually scheduled this data sheet to be published on the October 30th. So this is the 100% data sheet. Okay, for those who are new to Seasonal Vantage, right, this means that the data, it is all 100%, all the track record is 100%, which means all the stock listed inside, okay, this data sheet is have a 100% track record for at least for the past 10 years. Okay, again, it doesn't mean that this is going to be like guarantee a future result or showing trade, but give you a different perspective. Okay, help you to zoom in onto certain stock to watch closely. Okay, so if you haven't downloaded, okay, do download this report right now. And actually, before I flew, okay, I also give an update during my time in Korea, because I was in Korea, right? So I actually focus on these 3 ETF only: home construction, biotech, and transportation. Okay, so personally, I entered into biotech and also transportation ETF, so IYT and XBI. Okay, so these two. So as of now, I'm holding these two, XBI and IYT. So if you take a look at IYT, okay, previously it went higher and then came back down. Okay, so right now I think it's slightly underwater. For biotech, okay, it actually goes up, resisted by the CPR, and then came back down again. Okay, but as of now, you can see that because right now we are into the new month. Okay, November, you can see the price right now, it is above the central pivot range. Okay, above the CPR, and last Friday was a pretty good rally. So as of now, it is still profitable, slightly profitable. Okay, the ITB I did not enter because, okay, at my time during in Korea, okay, it was actually quite weak. Okay, is ITB is it ITB? Yeah, ITB. Okay, I did not enter because price action was relatively weaker. Okay, and I didn't really like it, so I did not enter into ITB. Okay, it was relatively weaker, so I did not enter. After that, price came down. Okay, yeah, so this is the two that I enter. And personally, I also entered into this stock called Agilent, but I did not actually update you guys lah. But it was lucky trade, but somehow I entered somewhere around here. There's a pin bar and then price gap up immediately next day lah. So it was a very quick trade. Okay, but I did not actually share it to the. It was a very last minute trade lah. So I was in Korea. Hey, looks not too bad. So I took this trade. Okay, so this is for Agilent. But anyway, yeah. So these are the two that I mentioned. And actually, before I flew, okay, not last week, 2 weeks ago, before I flew during the usual live stream, Facebook Live and YouTube Live, okay, I also mentioned about this GDX, gold miners. So gold miners, it actually also came down, okay, quite a bit. So you can see from this over here, okay, so I actually exited GDX. I think while Lam also exited into Gold Trust and Silver Trust, and then Modrin, okay, the latest one also on this gold bearish call as well is on GDX. Okay, so this is for that. The gold itself, GLD, okay, it is it is not as weak as the GDX, but overall, I think gold right now is not my asset class to go to. A lot of people have been talking about gold, how bullish it is. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm getting a little bit more, contrarian to the other side. Okay, not the best time to enter into gold. So for me, it is a quick swing trade. So I've already exited into gold. So I won't be looking for gold right now. Even if you take a look at GDX, right? Right now, price is already below the CPR as well, central pivot range, a new month. Okay, so do a little bit careful if you're holding gold. Okay, and another one, previously I mentioned about, I think a number of weeks ago, right, I talked about Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin has ran up pretty well. So when I first mentioned, it was somewhere around here. Okay, so went up, come down, go up, come down. So it is, as of now, it is actually holding well at the CPR. But again, okay, there is a sort of a pin bar pattern, which I don't really like. Okay, so if the Bitcoin really do go a bit higher and come back down, I'm not surprised. Okay, so as I mentioned, right, for Bitcoin crypto, it is more for a position holding, more for long-term position holding. So not long, as in not very long term, as in at least for the next 3 months or so. So maybe heading into until maybe into January as well. So if you, for those who are new, right, you can actually search for the BTC. If I'm not mistaken, BTC. Yeah, this is the since August. Okay, say that in the August, October, early October to mid October is a good time to start, looking at Bitcoin. So as of now, it is playing according to the playbook. It goes up higher. So you can see that, this upside move has already so-called appeared. Okay, has gone up already. So you can see that for the past 14 years, November, December, it is a bit choppy, okay, right, a bit choppy, but generally it should still be going a little bit higher, but don't expect a lot of upside for now, okay, but I'm still holding on to Bitcoin for now, okay. So this is for the crypto, and let's take a look at the price right now. So you can see for the, where is it, where's the spot gamma? Didn't put it here. Is it here? Okay, so this is the spot gamma over there. Can see that for right now, the zero gamma level, it is at about 5,008. So which means that for the S&P 500, SPX 500, SPX 500, the zero gamma at 5,008, okay, which means that if price is below 5,008, okay, then there could be more volatility to come. So right now we are below that, so we need to be a little bit more careful. Okay, this is the cash index, and not only that, okay, you can see that this month, okay, we have a new CPR, the new central pivot range, where you can see that price is actually trying to get resisted at the CPR. Okay, so right now price is below the CPR, so this is something you need to be a little bit careful. Okay, if you look at the S&P futures ES over there, of course right now the futures is trying to rally, but do be careful. Okay, when we reach the CPR level at about 5796, that's about 5,008 lah, okay, 5,008, that will be, this is ES, S&P futures, 5,008 level, this will be the resistance level to watch also on the futures level, 5,008 futures, with the cash index is a little bit different. So yeah, this is the NASDAQ, okay. We are also at the CPR level, will be acting as a resistance level as well. For the Russell 2000, we are also below the CPR. This will be acting as the resistance level also at about 2,233 level. Okay, if you take a look at the equal weight S&P 500, the RSP, okay, we are also below the central pivot range. For the NASDAQ equal weight, we are also below the so-called below the pivot point also. Okay, for the mid cap, we are also below the pivot point as well. So all in all, just based on price action, okay, not so good because price is below the CPR. Okay, and not only that, okay, remember this election cycle that I shared with you for since I think in September, early September, okay. Yep, so do take note that, based on the election years seasonal cycle for the past 13 cycles, that's about past 50 years, okay. Typically after early November, okay, after election also, it tends to grind down lower, okay, so maybe until mid-November to later part of November, then we can expect maybe a Santa Claus rally towards the end of the year. So as of now, just a very quick, okay, so-called my view is that, be a little bit careful. Okay, I'm expecting some downside in early November, especially right now. This coming week is the election, also with the Fed so-called interest rate announcement and such. So yeah, I won't be so bullish as of now. But for now, okay, as I mentioned, right, the one that I have the one that I have, the XBI and the IYT will continue to hold. Okay, won't be exiting for now. So just hold it. If it hit my stop loss, then just let it be. So as I mentioned, every time I entered, okay, it is set at the 1.25 ATR stop loss level. So I set a stop loss, I set a take profit level target. Okay, sometimes we can get 1.5, sometimes we cannot get 1.5. Okay, so it is up to you to decide when you want to take profit. But for now, I'm still holding on to it. Okay, XBI and the IYT. So let's take a look at the data for this coming week. So as I mentioned, it's 3rd of November to 10th of November. So I've already filtered, okay, from 3rd to 10th. So 3, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, okay. Right, for the stocks also the same, okay. All in all, it is this November new month, okay. Bearish stocks, not so much, because you can see that generally, okay, typically it is a bullish period during the November period. Okay, bearish ETF also not a lot. Okay, the only one that is I'm looking at it is actually corn ETF. Corn ETF. This is a corn, which means that the grains will be under pressure based on the seasonal data. 6th November to 3rd December. Okay, so if you take a look at the corn based on the futures is ZC. Okay, ZC you can see over there starting to range, then go higher. Okay, we shall see if price tonight can actually break below the previous day high. Okay, all right. So tonight and see within the next 1 week or so, we shall see how it goes. Okay, if it can really go down lower, then I'll be more interested to go for a short. Of course, for this, right, the data, the ETF will be CORN, CORN. Okay, CORN. The price action should as a of this one, CORN. This is ETF. This is here, Tilcrum Corn ETF over there. Okay, yeah. So you can see based on the price action. Okay, new month it is resisted by the CPR as well. So let's see whether this coming month, this coming week or so, price can actually go down lower. I'll be looking for short in the corn as well. With that, okay, the corn and soy will be relatively the same as well, but for now I'll be focusing on corn. Okay, ZC. Okay, soy and wheat, they are almost the same asset classes. You can also look at them. Okay, typically bearish as well. Can infer from the seasonal data. Okay, and if you really want me to go for a long, there's only one stock that I'm interested to long. So based on the data, right? Okay, actually the consumer staple is actually oversold, and the market breadth is at a low. Consumer staple, it is XLP. Can you see that actually it came down quite a bit while the market generally go higher? XLP has been facing a so-called a steeper correction over there. Okay, so overall you can see that it is oversold, and based on the market breadth percentage above the 20-50 days moving average, it is at a low as well. So based on the consumer staple, if I really want to go for long, there's only one stock that I'm more interested. It is actually Coca-Cola. Okay, Coca-Cola. Looking at Coca-Cola, this is Coca-Cola. It is KO. Okay, from 6th of November to 24th of December for the past 15 years. Okay, 14 years it went up during this period, and it is about 4% average profit. This is under consumer staple, under beverages. It is also under the 100% OHPC stock, 100% stocks. If you actually search for KO, okay, it is also there. Okay, KO for the past 10 years, 100% it went up during this 4th November to 12th December period. So if you take a look at Coca-Cola KO, okay, so they say while the overall market it is generally going higher, okay, it just went down. So right now there is a setup, okay, there's a setup, but there's no trigger yet. You can see that there's a setup price close lower than the prior day low. Price close lower than the prior day low. So the prior day low, it is actually 65.26. Okay, 65.26 over there. Okay, if price within this week, okay, can stay and close above 65.26, then there'll be a wash and rinse trigger and see whether price can continue to head higher or not. Of course, the immediate target, okay, will be at the lower range of the CPR over there, okay, and then the pivot point will be the main resistance level. So let's see whether price can go higher until there, but at the resistance level at about pivot point is about 67.8 there about. Okay, so this is for KO, Coca-Cola. Let's see whether it can do that. Okay, so other than that, let me take a look at the pivot point level. Okay, no, it didn't touch anything. So let's see whether price can hit higher this coming week or so for Coca-Cola. So other than that, okay, as of now, as I mentioned, right, I am still holding on to the XBI and the transportation ETF IYT. Okay, and for this coming week, okay, I'll be a little bit careful. Okay, even though the seasonal data it is actually showing us is grinding downward, okay, but I won't be looking for short, okay, I will just stay aside, okay, let's see how it goes. But that aside, okay, consumer staple, when it's coming down, maybe it's a time for it to have a sector rotation to go up higher again. So I'm looking at Coca-Cola. That's the only stock I'm looking at for this coming week, okay. This is for Coca-Cola. Okay, so with that, thanks so much. And as usual, tonight I'll be back with my usual live stream, YouTube and Facebook. So see you guys tonight at 10:30 p.m. Okay, thank you and bye bye for now.